What's going on, guys? This is Matt Horner here with Sports Mockery, bringing you another video for the game today. Baltimore Ravens at Pittsburgh Steelers. The Ravens are absolutely decimated with COVID plague and injuries. I mean, their roster is just a shell of what it was at the beginning of the season. It's really sad, really, for a team that had such Super Bowl aspirations as the Ravens to kind of fall to where they are right now, 6-4, and they're staring at the face of 6-5. But yeah, for this game, it's gonna be a doozy. I'll tell you that. But I really think people are giving Pittsburgh way too much credit in a divisional game like this, where the Ravens still have something to play for. But more on that later. I want to tell you guys about William Hill Sportsbook. So William Hill is it's a name that people aren't as familiar with. People, they see DraftKings, FanDuel, sites like this, and that's the first thing they think of when they think of sportsbooks. Well, there's plenty of other options out there for you guys, and one of those is William Hill. So Sports Mockery and William Hill, we've partnered together, and on William Hill's website, using the promo code Mockery300. When you sign up there, you can get a risk-free $300 bet, up to $300. So the good news about this is there's no real amount that there's like no minimum. So you can put in, whether you're a novice bettor or whether you're an expert bettor, you can put in any amount you like, up to $300, and place it on any wager that you feel like is going to win. And if that wager ends up losing, it's risk-free. So you get that money back that you wagered, up to $300, 100% risk-free bet. So that's a wonderful thing from William Hill Sportsbook that all of you should take advantage of, because you really don't have anything to lose at that point. You won't lose your money if you lose the bet. So you're just putting money down to win, and if you don't win, you still get the money back. So there's really nothing to worry about. So that's a great promotion from William Hill. So yeah, go and sign up there today and get your risk-free bet. So for this game today, there's some promotions going on at William Hill, mostly first half bets and props right now. First half, Ravens versus Steelers. You've got the total over 21 or under 21. Both of those right now add minus money. You got minus 115 for the over, minus 105 for the under. And then first half spread, the Ravens plus 6.5, Steelers minus 6.5. Both of those minus 110. And then first half money line, Ravens plus 260, Steelers minus 320. So for this game, honestly, I've got some expert picks in the article here for you guys to read, but for my predictions in this game, so I'm not laying double digits with a divisional rival. Like, I can't do it. That's too many points to be laying. I don't think the Ravens are that big of an incompetent team, especially with a competent head coach, right? They have John Harbaugh as their head coach. They don't get blown out very much. And in a divisional game like this, I don't see the Ravens getting completely stomped, even with their roster and their problems right now with COVID. They still have talented players on the team. Their secondary remains intact pretty much. And I just don't see them getting crushed. So if it was me, I'm taking Baltimore here plus 10, and I'm seeing 10.5 now. I'm definitely taking those points because in a divisional game, I can't lay that many points. I can't do it. I know the Steelers defense is great. I know their offense has been playing well, but that's just too many points for me to lay. So for me, I would take Baltimore plus 10. The total here, I don't really have a play on. So the total is 42. That is very low for an NFL game. It's well below average scoring in the NFL. There's no way I'm going to play the under 42. 42 is just a very low number that I can't go under that. I would lean towards the over simply because I think the Ravens are going to be competent enough, like I was saying. I think they can get to 20 points, and which means I think the Steelers are going to win the game, which means I think the Steelers are going to at least get 20-something points. so that leans me towards the over. Plus, Robert Griffin III is starting for the Ravens, and he's always right for a pick six. Defensive scores are always a plus for the over. So if I had to, I would lean towards the over, but it's not an official play for me. Player prop wise, Robert Griffin III over 169 passing yards and Gus Edwards over 48 rushing yards. RG3 later in this game, they're probably going to be down. There's going to be garbage time, quite possibly. And I believe he can get over 169 passing yards because they're going to be throwing it a bunch probably later in this game. So 169 is really not that much to go over. And I feel like he can definitely eclipse that because I think he's not as terrible as a quarterback as a lot of people think he is. And then for Gus Edwards, they're going to want to establish the run early in the game because they do have Robert Griffin, who's playing in his first meaningful game in a very long time. It's been a while, probably since the Browns, since he's played in a meaningful football game that actually like has implications. So Gus Edwards is going to get the ball a lot since Mark Ingram and J.K. Dobbins are out for this game, which means Gus Edwards is going to be the star in the backfield for the Ravens. And they're going to want to establish the run. 48 yards is not very much to go over. Steelers defense is great against the run. I understand that, but they're going to try to pound the rock early and often. So 48 yards is just a very low number for a guy who's going to get almost exclusively all of the snaps. So I would take Edwards here over 48 yards rushing. For the Steelers, James Conner is out. Their running back is out. So Benny Snell, over 58 rushing yards. He's going to get a bulk of the carries. And when the Steelers are up in this game, possibly by a decent amount, they're going to run the ball. They're going to be looking to chew time. They're going to be looking to chew clock. And that leads me to believe that Benny Snell is going to get a ton of carries in this game because when they're up by a decent amount, they're going to try to end this game. That lends to the rushing attack. Benny Snell over 58 yards, I think, is a very good bet. He played week 1 against the Giants because Connor was out, and he went over 100 yards against the Giants. Again, that's the Giants, but their defense isn't terrible. So, and I think the Ravens defense, they're pretty good, but they're missing some guys up front like Brandon Williams, big defensive tackle, Calais Campbell. 58 yards isn't much for Mr. Snell. So thank all of you for watching today. Thank all of you for reading today. Good luck with the game. Again, I can't lay that many points with the Steelers. I know it's tough with all the injuries, but I just can't do it. So good luck today, everybody. I hope your bets go very well, and I will see you next time here at Sports Mockery. Thanks, guys.